G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff we love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. These knives are all wonderful. I'm not going to show you any of them. It is past 6 o'clock on a Saturday night. I got home just a little while ago, but I want to show you this knife. Okay, I did not think I was going to like this knife, but I do. Okay, this is a pickled steel knife. Look at the beautiful branding on the box. See, it's like a dragon and the blade, little leaves. Beautiful. And then there will be a link in the description to Pickled Steel, but you can also go to pickledsteel.co.za if you want to not click on the link. Anyway, inside the box we get this knife. This is the ESKE, E-S-K-E-T. Yeah, ESKE. I'm gonna call it that, I don't know. Okay, inside the box we get extra hardware, we get the extra pocket clip, we get the beautiful black, it's a small but a black what do you call that thing, microfiber cloth. It's got a beautiful bed over here, and then we get little T8 T6 Torx bit. Very functional, very useful, always nice to get something extra. I'm moving that aside. Okay, now look at this knife. Okay, I'll do specs, but the specs will also be, well, not really in the description. You'll click on the link, you'll go to Pickled Steel, and you can check the specs for yourself. Sorry, every time you see this hand going away, it's because I'm rubbing ants out of my hair. For some other reason, they are falling on me still. Anyway, G10 scales, beautiful red pivot collar. Sorry, my lights are not really set up to work at night, but I felt like I really wanted to share this with you. Pocket clip, very nice and functional. We do have only right hand side, but look at that. Button screws. It sits on top, but it's high, so you can actually fit your pants in there quite easily. We have a nice flipper tab. No jumping, but it's cute enough so you don't need it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that shape. Now, this is one of those shapes where we can start discussing, is this a reverse tanto? Is this maybe a weird clip point? Is this maybe a worn clip that's modified? You decide. Okay, nice long blade, nice thin profile to this knife, easy access to the liner. It goes over the detent quite quickly, great action, flicks open like a dream. I like it. Okay, now I'm not into tactical knives, okay, but for utility cuts, the point is quite low, so you can do that. For your normal slicing, that's fine. I'm pretty sure you can do some biltong carving of this thing, even though it is only a saber grind or a saber height grind. Flat ground blade, halfway up. We do have a swedge over there. Very nice. Okay. For EDC knife, and maybe a bit more for your tactical needs, I'm pretty sure this knife will perform like a champion. We do not have a lanyard hull, but let's just check. I'm pretty sure. Yes, that standoff over there. Oh, I'm out of frame. Sorry. That standoff over there will work very nicely as a lanyard point if you want to do that. Very, very cool knife. Okay, so that's the ESKE. There's also a ESKE something else. Go check that out. Good texture on the G10. Very nice in the hand. A big, what's that thing called? The thing you hold? Handle. Okay. Big handle on this one. Awesome thumb studs. Awesome flipper tab. Great knife. Okay, D2, oh, there's the name, ESKE. Okay, and it's D2, we have thumb studs, G10 for the scales, and then, just listen to that again. Nice. Okay, D10 on this thing is also pretty much perfectly dialed in. Even if you, okay, so now I could fail it. But if you want to, well, this is perfect. You can fail it if you try really hard. Okay, but no normal person will fail it because this thing works perfectly for pretty much, and that was even while hitting the table. Finger flick, thumb flick, flipper, they all work fantastic. Let's quickly do some specs on this guy. It is 9.5 centimeters, which is almost 3.75 inches. Overall, it is almost 8.5 inches. Overall, it is 21.5, a bit more centimeters. It's quite a big knife compared to the other pickled steel knives, unless you go into the really big ones. Let's take what's this thing? PM2 and check. Bit longer than the PM2. Handle is pretty much the same size if we have it pivot to pivot. Okay, yeah, the blade's longer, the handle's pretty much the same size, so you can see it's a full-size knife by any means. This is a great knife. Okay, like I said, I'm dead tired. I'm most likely going to have a nice romantic bath with myself now, maybe add some bubbles, and then I'm going to sleep. So tomorrow we will be looking at that knife. Yes, that knife I'll save for a special occasion, but we're going to be looking at that knife. And if you haven't seen the video on this thing, which is very, very quickly becoming one of my favorites, go check that out. That was the Freya. Anyway, so this thing, like I said, when I saw it initially, I thought I'm not going to like this knife. And then I had it in my pocket and I played with it. And I walked around with it, and I cut open a few things with it. Even today, while I was working, I had this with me. And I like it. It's a good knife. You know those points that grab your finger skin? The good kind? I like it a lot. Okay, all of you. What day is today? Saturday. Okay, so today is Saturday. All of you stay safe, happy. Have a good one, and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.